Oi oi nerds, my name is Andy, you're watching WhatCulture Wrestling. This is your daily news update, and there are a lot of different stories floating around the internet today, so let's jam them all together in one big soupy mash of newsy goodness. The first concerns Dave Meltzer, who I regret to inform you has been a rather problematic boy, having sparked the internet's fury after making derogatory remarks towards Peyton Royce's appearance on a recent episode of Wrestling Observer Radio. In a moment of unparalleled dumbness, Dave said that Royce was, and I quote, more attractive in NXT, and that she was a lot lighter. Peyton responded with dignity and diplomacy, and so did many of her peers, including Tyler Breeze, Renee Young, and Seth Rollins, all of whom just wanted to stick up for their colleague. Now, Meltzer did apologise, but somehow he made a complete mess of that as well, starting out by saying, "I'd like to apologise to you, you are an exceedingly attractive woman." So, not a great look for Dave, and the internet response has been one of justifiable outrage. Whether you like him or hate him, Meltzer has a voice, he has a massive platform, and his reach in this sport is unparalleled. He needs to use that for positive things, and to be fair, despite his fumbled response, he does seem to recognise that. So, moving away from Big Melty at the moment, let's talk about Neville. Remember that guy? The king of the cruiserweights who was putting in some of his WWE's career's best work prior to walking out last October? Well, I do, and he's back in the headlines. Neville's career status is still very much in limbo, but it was addressed by Triple H on a conference call earlier this week. When asked about me with hair, Triple H had this to say: "I'm not 100% positive on his status. I would need to go back and look into it. To me, he's one of the most talented guys in the world. Time will see where he ends up." It'd be great to see Neville back in action sometime soon, but with his WWE contract seemingly frozen, I think a lot of us have given up hope. Let's just hope for his sake that it's eventually resolved. And finally, let's speak on former WWE and ECW wrestler Justin Credible, who I'm afraid is in a spot of bother with the law. He was arrested for violating a protective order in Connecticut on Tuesday night, according to authorities in the state, with the ever-reliable ProWrestlingSheet.com breaking the story last night. Specific details are thin on the ground, but Credible's mugshot is doing the rounds, and he's apparently being held on a $7,500 bond. Now, there's no word on what the 44-year-old actually did to violate the order, but it is worth mentioning that he was served one last year involving a domestic incident with his wife. This is potentially a very serious situation, so at this stage, the best thing to do is just sit tight, keep those hot takes for yourself, and wait for the full story to emerge, and of course, hope that nothing terrible has happened. Anyway, folks, that's all for today. Be sure to let us know what you think of Big Dopey Dave Meltzer, Justin Credible, and Neville down in the comments section below. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And once you've done that, check out some of the videos currently floating around in the space over here and here, and then take yourself over to whatculture.com/WWE and check out some of the weapons grade content the great men are dropping every single day, with fantastic new articles from Jamie Kennedy, Michael Hamflett, Michael Sidgwick, and a host of others. You will have a great time. I've been Andy, and I'll see you later.